This trade involves the Chicago Bulls and the Orlando Magic. I think it's clear what the Bulls should do this offseason. They have a lot of cap space. They are looking towards a more youthful rebuilding direction. They've changed all their staffing, coaching, and executives and whatever. So I think it's clear that they should be picking up bad contracts and trying to develop young talent. And an easy way to do that is getting Jalen Suggs. The Orlando Magics are pretty much stuck financially. There's need to be someone odd man out. Desmond Bain was really great for them this season. Knockout 3-point shooter. Paulo Moncaro, I don't think they're ready to move on from him yet. Franz Wagner, I don't think they're ready to move on from him yet. I think Jalen Suggs' contract looks really, really big, and his availability has been very, very bad this last couple of years. So I think it's clear that he's the odd man out that should be moved away. And if you could get the Atlanta Hawks in this trade, a lot of things should be favorable for the Bulls, Magic, and the Atlanta Hawks. The Atlanta Hawks could acquire, say, Trey Jones or Jalen Smith, some really solid role players that they could have, are pretty much younger and could contribute to their core. And then the Bulls could get in Jalen Suggs, and the Orlando Magic's via sign and trade could require CJ McCollum, older veteran presence that could help boost this team into playoff contention because one thing they were missing out on was a lot of their offense was pretty bad. Their defense wasn't clicking, but they did get the defensive coordinator as a head coach. That defensive coordinator of the Spurs that is now going to be the head coach of the Magic next season. So there's some hope there that like the defense is going to be clicking. You add in a player like CJ McCollum who can play make and score at a really well level, alongside Desmond Bain, another good shooter, and Paolo Banchero. Towards the end of the season, you can say what you want about how he performed all regular season. It was pretty poor, but Paolo Banchero did look like he was taking a lot of steps and being very aware of his flaws and defects. And I'm very high on Paulo Maquera's potential. I don't know if he's going to fulfill that potential, but I do have hope that he will because of how the response has been towards the second half of the season. Seems like he's very aware. He listens to a lot of social media and he's really seeing what people are saying about him and listening, which is very important. And Franz Wagner is very good as well. So I think with that core, I think we could definitely see them being contenders out east because out east, it doesn't really seem as cluttered as the West. Like the West is like their Spurs and OKC are probably the only two people that are going to contention for the next couple of years. But out east, like the Knicks, they're doing it this year. But besides that, like no one's really like the top dog. And the Bulls pick up Jalen Suggs, which is an amazing pickup because Jalen Suggs still one of my favorite players in the league. Super high on him. His defense is literally game changing constantly, and they could really build up his value and hold on to that contract and possibly get in some like draft capital or something in to take that. And I think that's a clear choice that they could take on and definitely up their value